Hi, my name is Ashish, and in this video we will see configure automatic attack disruption capabilities in Microsoft Defender XDR. What is automatic attack disruption? See, Microsoft Defender XDR correlates millions of individual signals to identify active ransomware campaigns or other sophisticated attacks in the environment with high confidence. While an attack is in progress, Defender XDR disrupts the attack by automatically containing compromised assets that the attacker is using through automatic attack disruption. Okay, now I'll log on to the portal and show you how to configure this capability in Microsoft Defender XDR. Okay, I am logged on to the portal. Now, there are some prerequisites. It requires subscription requirements, Microsoft 365 E5 or A5, 365 E3 with Microsoft 365 E5 security add-on, Defender for Endpoint Plan 2, Defender for Cloud Apps, Defender for Identity, Defender for Office 365 Plan 2. I have a Defender for Endpoint Plan 2 trial, and you can also have it by signing up to Defender XDR trial and then adding your credit card details, and you can have 3 months of trial in which you can explore the Defender for Endpoint Plan 2 capabilities to your labs and get familiar with Microsoft Defender XDR and the corresponding technologies. Now, deployment requires the deployment across Defender products like Defender for Endpoint, Defender for Office 365, Defender for Identity, and Defender for Cloud Apps. The wider the deployment, the greater the protection coverage. Like, for example, if a Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps signal is used in certain detection, then this product is required to detect the relevant specific attack scenario. Okay. You should have global admin or security administrator to configure automatic attack disruption capability. And Defender for Endpoint prerequisites, minimum sense client version or MDE client to work is v10.8470. You can identify the sense agent version on a device by running the PowerShell command that you will see on the Microsoft documentation, and the automation settings for your organization devices. So you need to review your device group policies. In my previous video, I showed how to create a device group. So when you are on security.microsoft.com, you go to settings. Go to endpoints. You click on device groups under permissions. This is my device group that I created for test T1. Review your device group policies. A remediation level should be full remediate threats automatically. When you are creating a device group, you get the option to set the remediation level. Now, if it is not set to full remediate threats automatically, you might need to create or edit your device groups. Now, we come to to exclude a device group from automated content, set it automation to no automated response. This option. But if you want to explore it, you can set it to full remediate threats automatically. Now you have to check the device discovery configuration. Now, device discovery settings must be activated to standard discovery at a minimum. So if you don't know how to set up the device discovery, I'll show you how you can do it. To configure the device discovery, go to settings under system on the left pan, and under settings you will see device discovery. Device discovery setup, standard discovery, which is recommended. Then you go basic or standard, enable log4j2 detection detect devices with applications using the vulnerable log4j2 library through unauthenticated probing. We'll see more about it. If you have selected to use standard discovery, select which device to use for active probing. All devices or on a subset of specifying their device tags. All devices. I'm not going with the tags, so I'm good with this option. Now you want to exclude devices from being actively probed in standard discovery. You can do that as well when you come to exclusions. You can add exclusion here. Add an IP or a subnet to exclude devices from being proactively discovered. You might want to exclude sensitive devices or network layers from being probed. Okay, enter the IP or add more options here. I'm not doing it. Select the networks to monitor. Under this option, monitored networks. So Microsoft Defender for Endpoint analyzes a network and determine if it's a corporate network that needs to be monitored or a non-corporate network that can be ignored. To identify a network as corporate, we correlate network identifiers across all tenants, clients, and if most devices in the organization report that they are connected to the same network name with the same default gateway and the DHCP server address. Then we assume that this is a corporate network. Now, corporate networks are typically chosen to be monitored. However, you can override this decision by choosing to monitor non-corporate networks when onboarded devices are found. You can configure where device discovery can be performed by specifying which networks to monitor. So there are no networks found because I don't have any. This is my test tenant, okay, or a lab tenant. You can also configure the network monitor state. You can explore devices in the network by using the advanced hunting query, the KQL query, and you can use it on this option, hunting, advanced hunting. All right. Now, if you want to get the information on a device, you can also use the device info KQL query under the advanced hunting to get the latest and complete information about that device. So this was the device discovery setup. Now, if you want to configure the automatic attack disruption, you need to have that configured as well. So we're done with device discovery setup. You need to set up auditing in your domain controllers if you have any. Make sure that you configure the audit policies for Windows event logs. You need to validate action accounts. I'll make a separate video of what the action accounts are, though it comes under Defender for Identity, but Defender for Identity allows us to take remediation actions targeting on premises Active Directory accounts in the event that an identity is compromised, right? To take these actions, Defender for Identity needs to have the required permission to do so. That is where this validating action accounts comes in. So now you have a Defender for Cloud Apps prerequisites as well. Defender Microsoft Office 365 connector app components. You have Defender for Office 365 as well. Okay. Now, if you want to review or change automated response exclusions for servers, right? Go to security.microsoft.com and you go to settings. You can click on Microsoft Defender XDR. And in here, identity automated response. Under automation, you can check the user list to exclude. Okay. And in here, you have to manage the audit logging, mailbox audit logging as well. Well, excluding user accounts is not recommended, and accounts added to this list won't be suspended in all supported attack types like business email compromise and human operated ransomware, right? So this is how you can enable the automatic attack disruption. And if you want to see the details and results of an automatic attack disruption action, you need to review the incident graph. Okay, let's say you got an incident under incidents and alerts. I don't have any because this is my lab tenant. Now, disrupted incidents include a tag of attack disruption and the specific threat type identified, that is ransomware. If you subscribe to incident email notification, these tags also appear in the emails. You need to track the actions in the action center in here. The action center brings together the remediation and response actions across your devices, email and collaboration, content and identities. Action listed include remediation actions that were taken automatically or manually. And we can view automatic attack disruption actions in the action center. We can release the contained assets. For example, enable a blocked user account or release a device from containment from the action details pan. And then you can release the contained assets after you mitigate the risk and complete the investigation of an incident. You can track the actions in advanced hunting as well through the KQL queries. You can hunt for disabled user actions, account actions as well through the KQL queries. Okay. Now, I hope this was informative for all of you guys. And if you have any further queries, please mention them in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Have a good day.